Over the past 9 months, the South African vehicle industry has suffered a heavy impact, not just in the fall of demand in sympathy with the global recession, but also the impact of pricing pressures.
So what we have found, for example, with Corolla, which is a locally produced vehicle, the price comparisons are very similar. One just needs to take into account the different import duties around the world. That does have an impact. But overall, the Corolla, for example, is a fairly good model to try and measure around the world. So it's fairly similar. But of course, we're now in a period where we haven't seen an exchange rate as strong. This morning, I'm sure everybody saw the rand strengthened again. So we have to see where it really stabilizes at. But we are behind in terms of recovering from the exchange rate fluctuations. No. All we'll see is a slowdown in the price increases.
I don't think that is the point. The point is, and I've heard these arguments before as well, you know, we've got to do a lot of research to determine what kind of contribution we make towards the environment, and if every country would take that view, nobody will do anything. And if to do research, I think we should just go and ask the polar bears what's the impact of these things on them, and then you'll see that no more research is required. The world is facing this issue of global warming, and that we must make a contribution, and it's definitely required. We can't isolate ourselves from the rest of the world. Where it suits us, we say we must play our role, but when it doesn't suit us, we say no, it's not necessary. And if you look at our CO2 footprint for the country, it's very high, because we are using fossil fuels as well to generate electricity. So all areas need to make a contribution. It will be introduced next year, and it will have an impact on all the vehicles. You know, you might see some slightly less tax and some more. But on average, I think the tax is up. I think that phase must now start. You know, the announcement was just made that this is an intention and that this needs to be discussed. So hopefully there will be a phase now where some education programs will be implemented to really educate people in terms of the impact of this. Of course, we are already publishing on our vehicles. We must supply our customers the information with regards to the CO2 levels of every vehicle we sell. So that information is available. It will now be a question of explaining to customers, you know, that to really look at CO2 as a serious input cost into the vehicle.
Despite the global economic crisis, Toyota expects 2009 to be a year of stability and expects to see growth in 2010 and 2011. I'm Kosi Tom for MoneyWeb TV in Johannesburg.